You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there.
How do you know?
Unless you still have questions.
Yes, I do still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask
What the
me?
hell is wrong with his
Or do
hands?
you want to go up there?
I was about to say pretty creepy, but his hands look way too big for his body
I prefer to be prepared
when he moves them.
for trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
The proportions seem wrong.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably
I'm not sure if
sturdy
it's
man, given his age.
too big for his body or it's the
A sad
sleeve
old
that
man
makes it look that
doesn't
way.
worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go, right?
Sure.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Alright. Isn't it that way? What? All these trees are dead. What are the leaves?
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I
Built in 1693. Wow. Oh, we're going porn now. This is the family? Charles
Someone
Hawkins.
must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
What's with the
I must
vases
say,
then?
it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
That's weird.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Makes sense.
Let's go to the mansion.
Check the other graves as
Give me a
well.
minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What
Okay.
kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone
Whoever it was,
found
he got hurt.
Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid. flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Yeah, I think the thing it does is when you actually succeed in those checks. Don't see anything else. Alright. I think we've got everything. Are you going? Leave? Are you done with this place? Wasn't he supposed to be escorting us? They would just leave him there? I guess we are. Strange. Okay. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. I guess we're not waiting for him anymore, so we go this way or that way. I guess we shall look around first. Can't go that way, there is a tree blocking the way. Damn, the Eye of Sauron. Pretty cool. I always liked lighthouses. Aha, there is something here. Small wooden whale. Not sure that's much of a clue, but you know. Okay.
Someone is using the fireplace.
Hmm.
I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
Yeah. Let's try to get there. Man, this place would be very, very lonely. I guess if it wasn't that grey, it would be pretty. Love the lighthouse. It also doesn't... Oh, wait, it does. Okay. I was about to say it doesn't do a 360, but it does. Anything else? No, I don't think so.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Ooh, what's that?
Sturdy and well sharpened.
I want to say maybe it didn't fall by itself, but yeah, there is no way that that thing dropped this. These roots are, it seems all dry. It's very strange. Again, I'm not really a nature guy, but I don't think it should look like that. Alright, let's check the cup one more time and then we'll go that way. Hey you want to move around now? Nope. Is there
Someone
more?
must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I guess we move on without him. Oh, very strange. Game saved. Another way.
find another entrance.
Indeed. I wonder if I can go get that axe.
The axe
Where is the
gone.
axe?
I'd better be on my guard.
That's creepy. That's not good. Someone's gonna jump at us.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
Yeah.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are.
He does.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the
We're
first.
so persuasive.
Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get
That guy was very reasonable.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Also, that cap was a huge help. Thanks for coming with us to help us. I love this guy as a character model, by the way. He looks very nice. Okay, got the key. That sweet talking definitely deserves some points there, game. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to go the other way, but I want to look around.
This gate is locked.
A lot of locks. A lot of the dents. Oh, this is his house. I wonder if I can explore it while he's up there. Can't go that way.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. the caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
I'm something of a scientist myself. Or a drunkard in this case, I guess.
Bourbon.
Hello? Nah.
Empty, of course.
Oh, can we get in? From back here? No, I just look in. Why? Why even have this? I guess it's so the sun that does not exist. Don't wake him up or something. Get some drips, dude. Or maybe it's for later, I don't know. That's really strange that it's there. Or maybe it's another alternative way to get in if you fail the conversation. I guess it's time to go into the building. And now the cap is here.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Big help you were.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Alright. In we go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
I wonder where the caretaker went.
Follow me. I know the place.
Okay.
Who left this light on?
Do they have electricity? Even the electricity is green light. It's very Blades in the Dark, Dusk Wall kind of a thing.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh. Time to reconstruct the scene. Oh, nice. Good imagination.
What kind of meat is this?
Okay, I think we failed because we didn't get the sound. And he said, what kind of meat is this? It doesn't look... I actually have no idea what the hell this is. Fucking looks creepy. Is that an eye? I don't know.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Which stood up fast. Oh, this is the wife and son. Who drew them, I guess? I don't know. Seriously, what the hell is that thing? That doesn't look like meat at all. That doesn't look like an animal.
Probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Why is everybody... Was that the guy angry?
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else?
Blade's expression, yeah. This is very duskful.
An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
So maybe the husband was abusive or something.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle class.
Oh, she drew it. She drew herself with her son. Kinda strange, but okay. I wonder if there is anything else I missed. Nah. This game so far is very nice on that it's creepy, but it's not jump scare creepy. It's more, you know, psychologically creepy, which is what a Lovecraftian game should be all about.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
So she keeps painting herself again. Strange.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Yeah, he's right next to the pyramids and he's holding a gun. Screams explorer. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Fucking thunder. Nice house though.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Alright. Magical mind powers activate.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Poor kid. Whoa.
Did someone escape the fire?
Well, someone might have escaped the fire, yeah. I wonder if there was if that's the father or there was a fourth person. The one that sent the painting to us. To the father of Sarah.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
He certainly seemed abusive.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Eldritch powers.
They had a fight. Why?
No, I don't want to leave yet.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Then, maybe. It's weird that it tells you to leave the reconstruction or how to leave the reconstruction, but there are still clues to be found.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Did he strike her? The fight that... Even if that dropped down, it shouldn't have been fast enough to catch all of them inside. I think that's all the clues. Unless we can follow this guy. Nope. Okay.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Damn. Someone dropped the lamp on him.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
That makes no sense. How did the child die then? Unless it was dead before.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
So did the husband survive? Was that the guy that was at
I
the
just ask that you don't disturb.
warehouse?
If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
And again, it makes no sense. Maybe... No, it makes no sense. What we saw makes no sense. The child could be dead to start with. So that's why it didn't go out and got burned. If what we saw in our vision happened. And we saw him getting burned, but we didn't see her drop down on the table. So we are missing stuff for sure. Oh, that guy disappeared.
This door is locked.
And the police is not here to, yeah, help us. History of medicine, okay, 2 more percent I guess. On medicine. We can't put any points there anyway. Oh, got recipe. Boom. And then we'll go eloquence, I think. Although psychology seems to be more, much more used. I always liked having eloquence. No, I want to validate. Okay. Ten o'clock. Yeah, it was 10 o'clock. Okay. So the child was dead, but there was no body that we could see from the fire anyway, of Charles or Sarah. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. More bandages.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks.
Yeah.
And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
And it's probably the husband. The wife wouldn't make much sense. Oh, there is something hidden. Oh, it's in this room. Okay.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
What do we do with the drunken sailor? I think that's a Sunday. Which I only know from Dishonored, so... Jesus, who would have that on their wall? What's wrong with you? I don't see the hidden item. Wait, I see it. A crowbar. Okay.
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
I guess that's what was hidden. I like that we get a check, so I don't have to keep searching. Where the fuck did the cup go?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
That's pretty cool.